underestimated, I guess, how difficult this field was. So going into this, I was like, this is really hard, but I got a really good experience and learned like a lot into it as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, is it in Canva, the presentation?
Yes, it's in Canva. I'm trying to
Yeah.
present it, but I don't know why it's like just glitching right now. Hopefully present to me. Oh, share this tab. There we go. Okay. Do you see it?
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know how to move this, honestly.
Yeah, I think if you, yeah, just click on present.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so my AI healthcare bot created by Maansi, Murali, Prasad. Okay, so the problem statement for me was oftentimes you go to the clinic and the doctors spend a lot of time just either writing notes with you or writing notes away from you. And doctors, of course, are very, very busy people. Um, a lot of times sleep, deprived too. Sometimes they can make assumptions or maybe think one sided and not come up with like the best solution sometimes. And even the patients, the doctor explains so much, sometimes we forget. And the notes are there, but the notes sometimes are very, very brief. All they give you is, hey, you have this issue and here's your prescription most of the time when you go. So sometimes you misdiagnose or misunderstand what the doctor says, and sometimes you just want to cross verify. And usually you don't take another person with you and you don't know exactly what the doctor said. You could call back, but the doctor again is very busy. So this is my problem statement. So the solution was to develop an AI note taker bot that would record the doctor and patient conversation, transcribe the audio, and it would summarize the symptoms, the medical history, and diagnosis, which would be input to the system. Then it would verify if what the doctor said was right or if a second opinion could be needed. Say, like the doctor said, oh, like, I think that your hand is fractured, or I think this is a bruise. The AI healthcare bot would be like, oh, this looks like it could be a bruise, but it also could be like a sign of anemia, for example, like anything else like that. So it generates a clear output for both the patient and the doctor to look back and be like, oh, right, this is what the doctor said, this is what it is, and the patient can do their own research too. So what I did was I designed me and my mentor, we designed an end-to-end AI-powered system. So we had an audio recording input and a real-time transcription using Whisper AI, and we used an LLM processing for the summarization and verification part. And then we had a final output dashboard displaying results of what that patient had. Okay, so the way I did it was the front end was built using Streamline, which is a Python, what is it? Python software for an interactive interface. And then we used audio recording, we did mic recording, and then we used Open Whisper AI for like the transcription, so it understands what you're saying. And then the LLM processing was sent transcribe text to Gemini 1.5 Flash API with an API key, and that was used for summarization and for verification of the diagnosis. And then the output was the displayed summary and the diagnosis confidence and recommendations on a Streamlit dashboard that you would see. Okay, so for my technical implementation, I used Python, which was VS Code. I used Streamlit for the front end, Whisper AI transcription, and Gemini API, LLM summarization, and verification. And then for installation, I used pip install and r requirements.txt. Side note, I didn't really know what any of these things were, but I learned all of them. And to install all of this, I didn't understand how much computer space this took. So this took so much computer space too, and it took me a while to just install these things. So that was very cool to understand. And then for backend processes, I also used app.py to run the entire thing, and requirements.txt for listing all the libraries that I had used. And then it came together by collecting patient medical history before the visit. Then we would say, okay, start visit to like begin recording, then a transcribed conversation in real time. And then it would send this transcription plus medical history to the Gemini LLM processor. And then this would generate a summary of the visit, It highlighted key symptoms or diagnosis that the diagnosed doctor gave. It gave a diagnosis confidence score and said, okay, how sure am I in this diagnosis? And then it would also give a recommendation for a second opinion if it was needed, if it was a low confidence score, maybe. And then it would store all this data securely for patient and doctor access post visits. The doctor can still go back to it and see, okay, and verify what they said. And the patient can be like, oh, right, this is what the doctor said. Okay, this is some key symptoms, and this is why I came in. And it can go for a second opinion somewhere else too. So the impact for this would be it saves time for doctors in note taking. Like I said, they are very, very busy people, very sleep deprived. Not an easy field to go into. And as a patient myself, sometimes I've been very, very confused on what the doctors say because they give us maybe 5 minutes. Here in America, they give us like 5 minutes of time and then they're like out the next door. And who can blame them? They're very, very busy people, but this gives patients a very clear summary of what was said at the visit clearly without any misdiagnosis of their own part. And it supports medical decision making with an AI verification system. Thank you for your attention. That's all.
Awesome. So can you show a quick demonstration of this project?
Yeah, so it doesn't